Welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. Are you excited to learn Parsha together? I know I am. We're in for a real treat this week. It's another double Parsha. We are also finishing up the book of Bamidbar. Remember to pay attention for the quiz at the end. This week's double Parsha is called Matot-Massei. Parsha Matot begins by talking about which vows should be kept. What is a vow? I feel like I've heard that word before. Where did I hear it? Oh yeah, I've heard of a wedding vow before. But what's a wedding vow? A vow is a promise. When someone makes a wedding vow, they promise to protect and care for their husband or wife. Vows aren't only for weddings, though. You can vow to eat healthier, to donate more tzedakah, practice an instrument, or even keep your room clean. The Torah tells us that we should keep all vows unless they become annulled. When something is annulled, it is declared not valid or officially canceled. Sometimes a father or husband can annul a vow made by their daughter or wife. If a girl around 12 years old makes a vow and her father hears it but does not annul it, then she must keep her promise. If a wife makes a vow that will affect her relationship with her husband, the husband can annul her vow. Do you remember a few weeks ago when the Midianite people tried to make the Jews do bad things? Well, God remembered and commanded the Jewish people to go to war against them for revenge. Pinchas led the army of 12,000 men, 1,000 from each tribe. Balaam, 5 Midianite kings, and all the other men on the Midianite army were killed, and the Jewish people won the war. No Jewish people died during the war. Wow, when God says he would protect the Jewish people, he really means it. Not one Jewish person died in this war. That's amazing! All the Midianite women also survived the war, and this made Moshe very angry. The women were also to blame for trying to make the Jewish people do bad things, so Moshe gave instructions to kill the women as well. The soldiers were taught how to purify themselves after being in contact with a dead body. The Jewish people collect things from the Midianite houses. The Midianite people didn't keep kosher, so God taught them how to kosher their utensils. Then they were divided between Eleazar, the Kohen Gadol, and the Levites. The officers were so grateful to God that no Jewish people died that they made a sacrifice of all the gold they took from the Midianite people. The tribes of Reuben and Gad asked Moshe for a certain piece of land. They picked that land because it has a nice space for their cattle. Moshe got angry because this land was outside the land of Israel, and the tribes had said they were afraid to fight the people in Canaan. These tribes, they were like a giant family. How could they let their family members go to fight for their family and not help them? The tribes of Gad and Reuben decided to help the rest of the Jewish people fight for their land of Israel. They asked if they can have the land they wanted after they helped the Jewish people win the war. Moshe agrees and lets Eleazar and Yehoshua know about their plan. Parshat Massei begins by listing 42 journeys the Jewish people took since they left the land of Egypt. The Torah continues by God commanding the Jewish people to destroy all the idols in the land of Canaan. Do you remember what idols are? Like American Idol, right? A celebrity you look up to? No, the Torah isn't talking about those types of idols. The idols in the Torah are statues that people used to pray to. As Jewish people, we are to pray to only one God, and we do not pray to statues or many different gods. Then the Torah describes the borders of the land of Israel. The land is then given to the rest of the tribes. Gad, Reuben, and half the tribe of Manasseh already have their land that they requested. God picks one person from each tribe to divide up the land to the rest of the members of their tribe. They also pick 42 cities for the Levites to live and 6 cities for refuge. The cities for refuge are for people who accidentally kill someone else. There, people must stay in the cities until the Kohen Gadol dies. Last week, we learned about Selach's daughters inheriting their father's land. This week, we learned that some people in their tribe became angry about this decision. They were worried about his daughter's children inheriting their mother's land as well as a land from their father who could be in a different tribe. God tells Selach's daughters that they should only marry men from their tribe. We have now finished the book of Bamidbar. I can't wait to start the book of Devarim with you next week. Every time we finish a book of the Torah, we say, Chazak, Chazak, v'nichazik. Be strong, and let us grow stronger. I hope you were paying attention because it's quiz time. Are you ready to review the Parsha? Let's begin. What vows must be kept? All vows unless they are annulled. Only easy ones. Only ones made by a woman. Or only marriage vows. That's right, all vows must be kept unless they are annulled. How many Jewish people died in the battle against the Midianites? 100, 1,000, 0, or 100,000? That's right, 0 people died. What were the Jewish people instructed to do in the land of Canaan? Destroy the idols, pray to the idols, have a victory party, or eat non-kosher food? That's right, they were told to destroy the idols. How long must a person stay in a city of refuge? 15 years? Until the Kohen Gadol passes away? Until they have enough money to pay the fines? Or until they do teshuvah? That's right, until the Kohen Gadol passes away. What book of the Torah do we finish reading this week? Bereshit, Shemot, Vayikra, Bamidbar, or Devarim? That's right, we finished the book of Bamidbar. Great job, you got them all correct. Thank you for watching my Parsha video. Have a good Shabbos.